Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. We got some doings going on today. We got a little spot to bush hog. I gotta get a tire fixed. Gotta get the hay mower hooked up and going and ready to knock down a little patch of hay this morning. Also got to go through that. I gotta do some things with that tractor and baler. Yeah, a few little odd and end stuff. Let's get started. All right, so we got that done and got that taken care of. Wasn't a very big job, but I really didn't know what all was in there as far as stumps and stuff like that. But anyway, we got that taken care of, and now we're gonna pop this little old tire off this hay rake because it keeps going flat, and see if we can't get it fixed. Well, so much for using the impact. All right, so now that all the running around is done, we got a tire back. We can throw it on. I don't know where the dog just went. Got a tire back, we can throw it on. We can put the Kubota on the cutter and finish hooking the baler up, and we got to go through it a little bit. There's some rollers I need to cut some net wrap off, and yeah, let's get started. Well, if that don't take forever. Anyway, that's finally hooked up. I'm gonna check the blades on it, make sure it's good, and then I may find a little old grease gun and throw some grease at it. All right, so the blades don't look that bad. They still got a pretty good edge on them. I don't remember how many acres I've got on them, but they're pretty recent. Now I gotta find a grease gun. I still ain't bought an electric one since mine, you know, kind of set out in the rain. Well, I'm gonna be using this manual grease gun for a little bit. Might as well put a good end on it. Poor old Ryobi. It may actually still work. I just ain't charged the battery. Cause who's actually got time to charge the battery? I mean. All right, so she's all greased up. Gonna check some fluids on this little old gearbox. Looks pretty good to me. Probably gonna change this oil after this year. It's been a little bit since this has some fresh oil in it. So on the baler, really ain't got a whole lot to do to it. But I do want to clean off that old net wrap and stuff. You see there's some more right there. Really just on this side. It's really just on the passenger side that it wants to wrap up around them rollers and whatnot. But I got to pull it out. You can see where you see I can't lift the tailgate because it's up against that hay. But anyway, I'm gonna hook it up, pull it out, and then see what I can't get done on this. All right, got me some britches on. Now we're ready to work. I don't know why I ever decided to even try working in shorts. I noticed the other day when I was loading some hay out with this John Deere 6310. The loader was starting to whine a little bit, like it was getting low on hydraulic fluid, so I checked it, and matter of fact, it was. All right, we'll let that sit for just a little bit. We'll come back and check it. I feel pretty confident though we got a leak somewhere. Because all of that shouldn't be that dirty. It shouldn't be that caked on. All of this has got to come out. Everybody wants net wrap till it's time to do net wrap things. All right, so I've been working on this for a little bit. I'm gonna try to explain this the best I can. Hang on, let me put y'all down. So, you can see that is pretty much, that's pretty much just dirt and grass that has stuck to this roller. And over time, has caused a rust spot. And this side over here is worse. All of that is pretty much just matted up grass and dirt. And all it does is it catches that net wrap when it comes through. Somehow or another, it catches that net wrap and causes it to wrap around this roller. I got some sandpaper, and I may, if I have time, I may try to clean that roller up a little bit, but it's getting late. It's 5 o'clock right now. It's getting late, and I've been working on this for a while. The plan was to be able to go knock down a few acres of hay. I think we're full on our hydraulic fluid, which is good. But I got one more thing I want to look at before I call it quits with this baler. Hang on, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So on the last cutting, it was ripping the edges off of the net wrap. And after several times, I got to noticing that it was wrapped up. It was wrapping around this roller right here, and had come through right there where the end of my finger is, and had built up right there. Don't really know what caused that either. So like I said, all I know to do is I'm gonna take some sandpaper to it, see if I can't buff them rollers up a little bit, get them a little smoother. But yeah, I don't know. If you got a baler that's similar to this is a 466. If you got a baler similar to this that is net wrap, let me know if you've had the issues that I've had. All right, so I about done got aggravated, but here's the deal. On these belt lacings, there's a pin that goes all the way through them. Right? It goes through every one of them little laces. But let's see if I can zoom in. Right there. See how there's two pins in it? It's broke. One side's broke right there, and the other side is broke somewhere right in, there we go, right there at the end of my finger. See how that silver bar comes across? And then you can see that it don't line up with that one. It's broke right there. So I can't get it out of the middle. And I got to get some hay up here in the next couple days. Otherwise, I'm gonna be really behind. This is the piece on the end that I did get out. Come on, focus. Focus. Anyway, that's what it looks like. That's why it's so difficult to get out. There you go, you can see it up against my shirt right there. So each one of them grooves is hanging up on each one of them silver laces. And it is being a pain. Let's go see if we can cut something down maybe. All right, getting a late start today. Had to do a little old bike ride this morning. That took a little bit longer than expected. Really been running behind all day. Anyway, fixing to unhook from the mower, hook up to the rake, go rake that patch that we cut down. I don't even know what day it is. I think we cut it down Wednesday. I'm not sure. Alright, so we finally got going. I cannot figure out this net wrap deal. Tried to load a new roll of net wrap in before I come over here. And I couldn't get the rollers in the back to turn, and was gonna put some more talc on it to keep that net wrap from sticking to them rollers. Tried to put some talc on it, and I couldn't turn them rollers by hand. If I can't turn them rollers by hand, I can't load the new net wrap. So anyway, I ain't got time to fool with it today. So I'm making these in twine bales. Unfortunately, it's really aggravating to have a net wrap baler and not be able to use a net wrap. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. And now we're at the end of the year, so I mean, it really ain't gonna matter now. You can see running about 510 RPMs. We're cruising along about 6 miles an hour. So I don't know if y'all caught on a couple videos ago, I made mention about this tractor being a project. Long story short, I had a thermostat that I had to replace the thermostat in this tractor. God dang, I can't talk. Had to replace the thermostat in this tractor. I went to put it all back together, put the thermostat housing back together, and I couldn't get it to quit leaking. So that turned into about a week-long ordeal trying to get it to stop leaking, and just, yeah, it turned into be way bigger of a headache than I figured it would have been. I ain't too sure what's going on with this bale. I don't think it's lopsided. I think it just hit the heel and shifted over. Stupid Johnson grass. All right, so that's gonna be it for this video. I didn't get it on camera, but got all the way done with the field, and was gonna move the bales next to each other, make it easier to load. But the very first one I picked up busted. I don't think it was wrapped too good. It was the first one that I made. I don't think twine got all the way around it. Anyway, with that being said, if you like what you're seeing here, give me a like on this video. I know I hadn't been posting as much as I should have, but I'm trying to get back on that. So if you like what you're seeing, give me a like on the video. If you hadn't already subscribed to the page, y'all already know what to do. I'm just wasting my breath and I'm fixing to start rambling, so I'm just gonna leave now. So happy Saturday, enjoy your football. We'll see y'all next time.